guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a look. I mean a look. It is not for the faint of heart, and I don't care. So we're going to do what I did yesterday, and it's actually this right here. I'm telling you, it's very bright, it's very out there, and if you're afraid to do a colorful look like this, then be afraid and do it. Anyways, like, just do it. Don't be afraid to wear color and express yourself. Just do it. So, we're going to be using ColourPop's Super Shock Shadows for this. 3 shadows only, and it is super easy and super just beautiful and wow. So before we get started, I'm literally, look at my shirt. I am in love with this shirt. It's so freaking cool, right? I saw that shirt in a movie theater and was like, wow, I really need that shirt. And my super wonderful boo got it for me. He did. He got it for me. So I've already got my base on, my foundation, Maybelline Fit Me, my brows, Benefit Cabral, concealer, the Maybelline concealer, I forgot what it's called, the little crank one. And my contour is the Morphe Debutante, and the blush is the Pretty Vulgar Cosmetics one. I can't remember what it's called. Super bright pink. Really pretty. So, to get started, let me bring it in a little bit. Okay. To get started, we're going to take this color, and I've already showed you all of these before in a, what was it, a review or something? I can't remember, but I'll link that up here. This is the Super Shock color Monkey Business. Super bright. Super beautiful. I love it. And I like using this color on a duo fiber brush. I'm just going to use my Luxie 227T brush. And I'm going to go into the product and just start making, I don't want to wing this out. I want to keep it a dome shape. So what I mean by that is I'm keeping it this type of dome shape over my eye instead of like winging it out over here and doing a whole bunch of this. I want to keep this pretty close inward to the eye. Because if you're not good at using bright colors, this color can get away from you pretty fast. So just try to keep it there. And with these Super Shock shadows, you really want to blend as you go, because once they dry on the eye, they really don't move. So just blend as you go. So in saying that, I'm going to take a blending brush. This is the Sedona Lace EB13. Just a fluffy brush, and I'm going to make sure I soften those edges out. If you're not comfortable with using something that may, you know, dry quick, just do, you know, one eye, one section at a time. It's okay. And we're going to take this down onto the lid. I love this color. I don't even know how to describe it. Besides beautiful, right? For the deepness that I want of this color, I'm going to go apply a second layer. And let's take that blending brush and blend one more time. And like I said, if it's easier to do one eye at a time, definitely do one eye at a time. Because these do specifically, I feel like the matte colors, and this is a matte, I feel like it dries pretty quickly. Now I'm going to take a smaller, more tight brush. Let's take, okay, now I'm going to take this, I don't have a name for it, it's just a little tight smudgy brush, and we're going to go in and take that same color, and we're going to go under the lash line with it, but we're going to keep it to the lash line, because like I've mentioned before, with reds and pinks, you don't want to drag them too low, because they can make you look sick if you do. Okay, now that we have that on there, you see how it's pretty tight to the lash line. I'm going to go in with that same brush I used and just barely smudge that color out, really super close to the lash line. I know that looks like it's kind of far away from the lash line, but it's not. Once you get your mascara on, it's fine. But you really don't want to go lower than that. Okay, so now for the next color we're going to use is, if I can pick it up, the next color we're going to use is Let Me Pass, and this one is like a burnt orange with gold to it kind of color. This color does not pick up on a brush very well at all, so we're going to use our finger for it, and I'm not going to use a ton of this color. I'm just going to lightly pat some of this onto the center of the lid. And then I'm going to go in and do that little number right there. Okay, and that's all you really use of that color, except we're going to take that same smudgy and just get a little tidbit of that product and go in the center with it. I'm not really doing anywhere else except beneath the iris of my eye. I just want to keep that pretty centered. And I know I said it doesn't apply well with a brush because it doesn't, but under the eye, you really don't want a pigment of it anyways. You really just want to keep it kind of mild. So now the last color we're using is the color Here We Go Again, which is a really yellow gold, beautiful color. And we're going to, I can't remember if I can use my brush with this or not. We're going to try to use the brush first, see if that works. Okay, so with this color, the brush actually works pretty well. Some of it just fell out on my face. And we're going to keep this in the first half, meeting and overlapping just a little with that orange, that rusty burnt orange shade. And I'm also dragging it inward a little bit right there. Since this is a light color, I don't mind using it on the inner part of the eye. Because, you know, if you use a dark color all the way over here, it can make your eyes look small and tight and closed off. I'm going to go back in and reapply just a little bit more of that orange. Just because I feel like I actually want a little bit more. Okay, that's enough. And then I'm going to go in and give it a little blend. Okay, so now what I did to intensify this look was I took a very black liner. This is one of my favorite liners. My two favorite black liners is the Sex Kitten from Tarte and this Sugar Cosmetics Intense Kajal #1 Blackout. This is so black and it is so good and it stays on all freaking day. This one actually might be my new favorite. The Sex Kitten was my favorite, but I think this one might be my favorite. Do you see how absolutely black that liner is? I freaking love this liner. Okay, so you see how just super intense that is. I love that. And I'm going to take this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm going to do a pretty heavy coat of mascara on the bottom. I wish every mascara was as black as this one is. This is the blackest one I have tried. It looks as black as false lashes, and I wish they all looked like that. Because black is my, like, the blackest of the black is my favorite. Okay, so now we're going to do some of our highlighting. I'm going to use this Laura Geller Peach Glow Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator, which just looks like this. Really pretty color. I feel like it went pretty well with this look since it has a pink tone to it. I'm going to take my little Luxie 111 mini flat angle blah 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 blah. Haven't done that in a minute. Now I'm doing it, okay. We're going to take a little under the eye. Not under the eye, under the eyebrow, since I don't know what things are. And we're going to take my favorite highlighting brush, the Luxie 522 tapered highlighting brush, and do some glowing on the face. So now for that Va Va Boom lip color I had on yesterday, we are going to take ColourPop's Cream Luxe lipstick in Flower Season. I freaking love this color. As soon as I saw this color, I had to have it. I just did. Okay, so I'm going to take a Q-tip, just clean up my line a little bit. Well, this doesn't go with the background at all, so let's ignore the background, because it's kind of clashing with the background. But it'll be okay, because I'm not going to be in front of this all day, so yeah. You know I like to take a clean Q-tip for my lips also, and just kind of clean up my line if I need it. If I need it. I always need it. Seriously. Okay, and that is the finished look. Bring you guys in a little bit. This is the eyes. This is the eyes, or these are the eyes? Really? And this is that bold lip. I feel like the lights are just a tidbit changing what the color actually looks like. The picture I took is true to how the color looks because it's outside light that I took that picture in. So I feel like it's looking like a little bit different of a color, but I'll show you in the thumbnail what this actually looks like out in sunlight, because fake lights like this is a little less forgiving, and it's a little altering, to be honest. But yeah, it's super pretty. I love how these eyes look. I love how dark that eyeliner and mascara looks, the lips, the color, everything. And I love my shirt because it's cool. I feel like this was actually a pretty super quick look. I can't believe it. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you'd like to see more tutorials like this, more colorful tutorials. I don't know why I always do colorful tutorials, but let me know what you'd like to see in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. I post every Tuesday and Thursday, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!